Welcome back, this is Endless with VGMechanica.com. Let's play some Minecraft. Alright, I think I still want to make a tunnel to my spawn, so that things are a little safer if we die. Alright, let the chunk load a little bit. Okay. Don't know why I didn't bring a door, but okay. I won't have enough to do this completely, but I can at least make it too high, which is what we want to start with. Well, it's going to have to be a little higher here. And that's simply to make it harder for mobs to get in, but not impossible. Okay, one's done. Huh. That's fine. We'll start here. That gives us a nice 3-wide hallway. My preferred width gives us the option to do railroads or minecart rails and stuff. Almost out. I'll finish the small stack off. Oops. That's not right. That's smart. I like it. Okay. And I'm out of cobblestone. Put down some dirt for the floor here. I'll prettify it later. Not wood, not wool. Okay. It's a good start. Get some torches up so things don't spawn inside. Yeah, that's not very safe. Okay. Well, it's a good start. I think while I'm here, I'm going to remove the water elevator, and I'm going to replace it with a water net, I think is what they've been calling them. I'm going to dump these out in here. I've been watching some videos. There's some really cool stuff you can do with water once you understand its physics. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Alright, I think, yeah. Go get another bucket of water, make a infinite source at the bottom. And I need 4 pieces of ladder, which I'm going to have to make. Okay. That can stay there. The water's still clearing away down there. Did I make a source at the bottom? I don't remember making a source at the bottom, but you never know. May have already been here. I'll have to look. Nope, it's going. Okay, it's just going slow. Okay, well, first of all, let's collect some cobblestone. Should be enough for now. We still can't have the net more than 3 spaces up, or else we'll get hurt coming down. Ooh, redstone. Man, this is like the most beneficial mine shaft ever. At least for me. Amazing quantity of diamond. Still haven't managed to use it up. Alright. Oh, frick. Need those 2 open, actually. I made a workbench there. Probably won't see much use anymore. Right. 1, 2, 3 is where we want it. Alright, I think that's good. Oh wait. Well, we'll give it a try. Okay. So water, I didn't make an infinite source, but that's okay. won't go down on a block occupied by a ladder. So it'll kind of work now, but it's not optimal yet. I want to get rid of the water flow. There's a way you can do a water ladder too. I might play with that later, but for now I'm going to do the net. Still need about 2 more pieces of gold so I can make a watch. Alright. Some zombies out back. Alright, so we're going to make a leap of faith here and hope that it's already functional. Sweet. Alright, I still want to get those other 2 placed. Okay. Okay, good. We now have a water net. I think it's an infinite source too, so I can fill my buckets back up. Alright. We just don't want to go any lower than this on this part here, so I'm going to make that ground level from now on. Oh, well, I was going to keep the boat there just for giggles. I'm going to mine into that wall soon, but we'll wait. I know I did leave kind of an opening up there in the hallway, but in my experience, they'd rather stay out in the dark unless you're near. Of course, I could get a creeper in the face to prove me wrong, but you never know. Get a couple stacks, because I still need to finish the road. Oh, this is where all that diamond was. Establish my floor so I don't dig down without thinking about it. Oh, it's a half step. Okay. I'll leave that there just because it goes into a tunnel. Oh, ha! Just broke my ladder. There. All better. Just go behind the ladder here. My second stack. You know what? Got a better place I can do this at. decided it would be cool if my bottom floor were all one big open area. Just hollow out the bottom of the mountain. It's also be a good way to get cobblestone. Oh, it's like, did the light switch just come on? It's sun. Oh, of course I keep breaking my ladders. There. Alright. I've got like 2 1/3 stacks. That should be enough. Oh, and I already... how much glass? Okay. Forgot I liked having the second stack be glass, but I can do that last. Or if I run out of cobblestone before I'm done. Fallen pigs. Alright. No creepers here. Just the chickens. Okay. Good place to start, I suppose. Of course, now how am I going to get up? Okay. Alright. So the guy doing the nightmare mod, which I've been paying attention to, looks like he's doing a pet mod as well, where you can leash up an animal, take it back, and it'll kind of start to follow you. And then fight for you when things attack you. I find that awesome. So we're going to take this second row out. let all the spiders in, if we remember. But I just didn't entomb some chickens to a despawn death. I'm going to do these every other space since I'm probably going to run out, and at least that'll stop the chickens from coming in, if not the skulls from firing at my face. Chickens, the spiders from coming in. Alright. Glass is too transparent in this mod. Just gotta watch the bottom of the square. That's good. Okay, let's see if we can make good headway on finishing the top. They lay an egg. Such an alarming noise when they do that. Go that way because the mountain kind of ends, so we'll Alright. Got more than a stack, so should do it. We'll use any extra to fill in those holes. And there we go. Now I can die and run back to the base without having to really be at danger again unless somehow they get in the base. Alright, let's see if we can get to the mob pit and lure some mobs to their doom. Still need to finish the top. Hello, mobs. I've come to play. Man, there's a lot of zombies out there. I'm gonna increase the stakes a little bit. Hello. Alright, I'm pulling 4. Come on, come over here. Hi. 1. 2. Anyone else? I know I pulled more. They're stuck or something. Come on. There's 2, 3, 4. Let's get you in the pit. Alright, 4. Anyone else near the base? Oh, come on. It's too far a jump. I know. It sucks. I'm so disappointed. Alright. Pull some more. Hello? Alright, 2 more. Anyone else to pull? Shoot, skeletons. Well, it sees me. Come on, I see 1 more. Okay. Got 4 more, at least I can tie for my max. Alright, everyone. I'm over here. Anyone else? Let's do a head count real quick. I count 8. So we're tied. Need one more to break my high score. Creeper. Okay. Let's go get him. Creeper and zombie. It's another creeper. Ooh, and a skeleton. So 4 more. Wow. Would have been 4 more, but the skeleton killed one. But I'm at 10. Come on. Come on. 11. Obliterated my high score there. Alright. Oops, spider. They're fast. I gotta be careful with the spider. What's that? 12? 13? No, that's 12. Okay, got 12. So I want to do another pull. How's the sun? Oh, we got plenty of time. A couple more minutes. No spiders in sight. Get some ham soon. We got 12. Couple more. Alright, creeper sees me. He's moving fast. Skelly. Another skelly. Alright, I'm gonna move in a serpentine fashion here. Okay. 13. 14. Have 14 heads. God knows how many legs with those creepers and spiders in there. I'm gonna call that good. My health is kind of low, and there's spiders a boot. Unless I can get his attention. Spider! Spider! Oh, sun comes up. Did some of them despawn or die? Because there are more. Got 10 in there now. I know I got 12. Maybe they're stuck in the doors. I pulled 12, so the score's going to be 12. Play some techno music. Dun dun. Alright. Let's watch the burning, and then we'll finish the rest off with the sword. There's a zombie in there that's not burning properly. There you go. Oh, what the heck? I missed the window and hit the door. Well, score doesn't count. They killed me. I have decided. My convenient tunnel that we just made. Go get my stuff before it all despawns. Fight off the creepers. Spider isn't getting out, at least. Not big enough. I could make him my pet. Alright, well. No creepers in sight. Okay, well, damn. Got cocky. Okay. Makes sense of what I have left. Worst part of dying is reorganizing your stuff. Who knows? That's good enough. Okay. I'm gonna try to make... I don't know which one of these is which in this mod. Some arrows. Feathers, sticks, and flint. Flint. Alright. Fully loaded. And you know what, while we're here, let's see if I can remember the gunpowder recipe. I might have this backwards. Alright, I have that backwards. There we go. So that's TNT. I have no real use for it, other than it's very cool. But you gotta be careful with it. It's not very efficient in mining out caves, but hey, it's fun. Let's make some more glass. Oh, I also want to make some train track. It's actually a fairly efficient recipe. Probably not gonna make that many, but I don't know why I put those there. Alright, 64 is more than enough. steel away. The feathers. And the string. So I can make more fishing poles now. You can also make cloth out of that, but there's no real functional use of cloth because you can get it from sheep. Okay. So we're going to do this complete with boosters. I'm not completely experienced with train tracks, so forgive me for those of you that are more so. My idea is, if I die, to expedite getting back to my main hub here. I can hop on the train. Boosters make use of a kind of glitch in the game that causes the... Am I already down to 3? I gotta go make more. That causes the cart to accelerate by putting it parallel to another cart. And I'll demonstrate this momentarily. Not sure I like the Tronic version of the track. Thought 1 stack would be plenty, but we might go for 2 stacks. But again, it's a very efficient recipe. Get the sticks. Okay. There's some cool stuff. One of the first things you probably noticed on the MineCraft website is the roller coaster. And that's just use of boosters and maybe a powered cart. Powered carts being the original method of powering your minecarts, but you make a minecart and then you make a furnace and you put the furnace in the minecart. And if you fill it with coal, it just moves on its own. Alright. So I want the booster here. Make it 4 long. Okay. So that's the booster. And this is my minecart. I should have put it on the end like that. Need to put it here so I can push it a little. And then apparently I messed it up. Oh! Well, that wasn't smart. I keep getting the opposite effect. I'm messing this up. Here, how about if it's insisting on going backwards, then just not doing it right. So when I'm not in it, you know what? This will take some research. Alright, so I went and I did just a tad bit of research, and I was close, but I messed up just one little thing. You can't have them parallel before the minecart comes down. It has to basically be forced into the other minecart, or else they'll push each other, or they'll kind of repel each other like you saw. Also, I went ahead and I got rid of a lot of the dirt. The problem with dirt is that in the daytime it becomes grass. And grass spawns things like pigs and cows. And the very first time I tested it, there were some pigs right inside my base, which I probably slaughtered for pork, but it was inconvenient because they block your minecart. So I'm going to show you this real quick, and then we're going to call it a real end. So you give it a push and go. So I've gotten a lot of momentum from that. Also note that this only works with you in it. It also resets. I made a booster for the other way. I don't know why I didn't. There we go. So that I can go back if I need to. And just in case my minecart is over at the base, I did put some minecarts in the chest at the spawn, so I always have one handy. I was going to put a booster there, but decided I didn't need it. And it resets the other boosters. They don't auto-reset like I've seen some do, but it's not strictly necessary. And that's it. Pretty straightforward. Easy design. You just make them go parallel. And that was as simple as I knocked that block out, put a piece of track there, and it curved up, and then I broke the track and put the block there, and it still curved up. And that way it resets itself and doesn't jam. And that is it. Thanks for watching.